2014 has the potential to be a very significant year for gay rights in the United States for both legal and cultural reasons. I don't believe that the question of whether someone should or should not get to marry the consenting adult of their choice is one that should be put to a vote. I don't believe that it should be subject to the will of the majority. I think it's something to which people should have a right. That being said, when a place legalizes gay marriage through a popular referendum, I always consider it better news than when it is legalized through a court ruling. I consider it better news because it robs conservatives of the argument that gay marriage was forced on people by activist judges. Homophobes used to be able to say that every time the question of gay marriage has been put before the people in a referendum, the people have voted against it. Since 2012, however, every referendum on gay marriage has resulted in its legalization. Homophobes can't say that those in favor of gay rights are subverting democracy in Maine, Maryland, Minnesota, or Washington, where the people themselves demanded that gay marriage be legalized. They also can no longer assume that the states that have passed constitutional amendments banning gay marriage won't have those laws reversed. Maine banned gay marriage by a referendum in 2009, then Maine unbanned it, also by referendum, in 2012. I think it's only a matter of time before other states that have banned it begin to reverse those bans as well. Ohio, Michigan, Virginia, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Oregon, Colorado, and Arizona do not recognize same-sex marriage, and some of them have constitutional bans. But the polls in those states show that a majority of the people support it, so keep an eye on the ballot initiatives in the midterm elections. Currently, Arizona, Colorado, and Oregon are considering putting initiatives that reverse the ban on gay marriage on the ballot. Also, there is a significant difference between different age groups on this issue. 65% of Americans age 18 to 29 support it, 54% of people age 30 to 49, 45% of those age 50 to 64, and only 39% of those over 65 support it. It makes sense to assume that overall support for gay marriage will increase as older generations die off. Some have argued that this won't be the case because people become more conservative as they get older. But even if that's true, when today's 20-year-olds are 60, they will still be more liberal than today's 60-year-olds. Just as today's 60-year-olds are more liberal than the 60-year-olds of 40 years ago. Also, as today's young people get older, they will be replaced by tomorrow's young people, who in all likelihood will be even more liberal than the young folks of today. Gay marriage has age demographics on its side. When it comes to current court rulings that could legalize gay marriage, a federal court ruled Virginia's ban on gay marriage to be unconstitutional, but the decision was stayed pending appeal. The 10th Circuit Court of Appeals is currently dealing with cases from Utah and Oklahoma. The 10th Circuit's jurisdiction is over those two states, as well as Colorado, Kansas, Wyoming, and New Mexico, although New Mexico already has gay marriage. So a decision by that court which legalizes gay marriage could legalize it in all of those states. In response to the looming court rulings, Kansas began the process of passing a bill that legalizes discrimination against gay couples. So even though gay marriage may very soon be legalized in Kansas, this law could allow government officials to deny granting gay couples marriage licenses by simply stating that it is against their religion to do so. Fortunately, this bill received so much backlash that the Kansas state legislature has now dropped it, and those who expressed support for it are backpedaling. While this was a pretty scary turn of events, in a way I think it was good news because it shows that those opposed to gay marriage are scared and getting desperate.